So a little bit of my story for those of you who don't know. I've been in construction for 25 years, building homes and running a high-risk scaffold company. And unfortunately, on one of those days in my scaffold company, a man was electrocuted on one of my scaffolds. It wasn't a fatality, but it was very serious, and that put me into an investigation that went for 10 years. The first year was gathering information. The 6 or 7 years in the middle, nothing happened. It was just uncertainty, a little bit of depression, anxiety. I didn't really know what my fate was. Possible jail time, $3 million fine, paid out of my own pocket. I didn't know what was going to happen. The last couple of years, we came to a result. And through the 10 years, I noticed that the investigators were looking for something in my business. And it wasn't so much around the actual accident. It was about my business character. They wanted to see whether I was supporting my staff, whether I was training, whether I was documenting and reviewing. And they wanted to see that on a continual cycle. And they wanted to prove whether I was a good, or they wanted to see whether I was a good business that had an unfortunate accident, or whether I was a cowboy business just waiting for something to happen. And Russell will talk about this in a little bit, but I believe I would have been treated very differently if I was in each one of those baskets. So what I was doing in my business was I was constantly innovating, and I was constantly identifying problems to then develop training, deliver training, and I was documenting and reviewing in my business all the time. But the problem was I was doing that all manually. I was doing it with my own time. I was doing it with paper, and I was doing it with groups of, my 25 guys that I had employed. We'd all sit down and take days where we'd have training days. So I was spending thousands every month just keeping my guys at my own standard for consistent service levels, because that's what I wanted my customer to receive. So it wasn't always about safety. It was about keeping a consistent service. So what I was able to prove to the investigators was my business was a good character. And I had done that for a lot of years. So despite a nasty accident, and I don't want to discount the fact that someone was actually very seriously hurt and there's a disability, because I have to live with that every day. That's something that will never go away from, my time at that business. But what I want to bring to your attention is that what happens to you as a business owner if you're not running a system like the IDDDR system in your business. So the IDDDR system, can you bring that up on the page, Simone? We'll just share that with you, what it looks like. And this is the foundation to Multiply Me. So Multiply Me is where we make the videos, and the reason why we would make them is because of the IDDDR system. That's so you can continually identify and improve in your business, and then you can develop, deliver, document, and review. Can you just bring up the next page where it's just the graph? Cool. So this is the mindset that I push across to any business owner that I come in contact with. It's a mindset of, in the bottom left corner, you've got identify training opportunities continuously, develop, deliver, document, and review. Now, to do that in your business, I imagine that most people are doing that in their business to some level, but it takes time out of your day where you could be doing something else. So what I wanted to do was put together a platform and a service that took care of all that for busy business owners, and basically put a body armor around their business.